Hi, everyone, it's Mana. So, I sometimes get comments like, you can't trust what Japanese girls say because their communication style is so vague, like tatemae. They just pretend to be nice. And yeah, I get where that comes from. In Japan, we do have a unique cultural habit of not always saying our true feelings directly. Sometimes there's even a clear discrepancy between what we say and what we really mean, depending on the situation, especially in three specific situations. This often happens. 1, when you are in a group. 2, when she's not close with you yet. 3, in business or professional settings. Obviously, most Japanese people don't use tatemae with people they are close to, but when we avoid showing true feelings, there are usually good reasons behind it. So, let me break it down. Situation number 1, read in the air. Let's say you're planning a trip with a group and everyone's excited about the idea except one girl. She might still not smile and act like she agrees just to keep the mood positive. She doesn't want to ruin the vibe. But later, you find out she actually doesn't want to go and she tells you after the group chat. This is a classic case of reading the air. Keeping harmony is more important than sharing personal opinion in that moment. Situation number 2, you are not close yet. If you are not in a close relationship with a Japanese woman, she might seem like she agrees with everything you say in conversation. She smiles, nods, and maybe even says things like, that makes sense, I know what you mean, or right. But later, she keeps her distance. Or you hear from someone else that she actually disagreed with what you said. So what's going on? In Japan, many people don't feel comfortable having deep discussions or sharing strong opinions with someone they don't know well. At the beginning, they are still observing, watching how you act, what kind of person you are, and trying to fit into the situation. They don't want to stand out or make things awkward. Some people think it's just not worth the emotional effort. Like, why bother arguing? It's too much of a hassle. So instead, they go along with you in a moment and save their true thoughts for private conversations, maybe with close friends or just in their own mind. Situation number 3, tatemae versus honne in business situations. Here's another important thing to understand. Japanese people, especially women, use tatemae and honne differently depending on the situation. In business settings like at work, in meetings, or in customer service, tatemae is often used to make clients or customers feel comfortable and respected. It's not about lying, it's about creating good relationships, avoiding tension, and keep things smooth and professional. For example, if you are staying at a hotel in Japan and a beautiful Japanese woman is super polite, kind, and attentive to you, don't automatically think she likes you romantically. That's not flirting, that's omotenashi, Japanese hospitality, and a form of tatemae used in the business world. She's treating you with respect as a valued guest, not as a potential boyfriend. So remember, in business situations, tatemae is used to maintain harmony, show good manners, and build positive relationships. It's not personal, it's professional. So, what should you do if you're in one of those 3 situations we talked about? She's in a group and her reaction is super vague. Yep, that's pretty common in Japan. We usually assume it means she doesn't really want to do it or she just doesn't want to decide right now. But if you are not sure, we will ask her again directly and gently. Something like, do you really think so too? 大丈夫？本当にそう思ってる？ Or do you actually wanna go? 本当にそう思ってる？決めちゃうよ今。Just checking in like that helps bring out her real opinion. It's usually okay to do this if you are already close friends. The next case, she's not close to you yet. Tatemae or true feelings. You are talking to a Japanese woman you are not close with yet, and you are wondering, is she telling me what she really thinks or just being polite? Well, first of all, whether it's a man or woman, many Japanese people will try to listen quietly, nod, and just go along with the conversation, even if they don't totally agree with you. Why? Because keeping the atmosphere peaceful is super important, especially at the beginning of the relationship. Japanese people are just very cautious, especially with new people. They are not going to show their true feelings right away. So how can you find out what they really think? My advice: be patient. Keep a small emotional distance at first, and most importantly, take your time. Don't push for deep answers or strong reactions too soon. In Japanese culture, trust builds slowly, and people tend to open up only after they feel safe or comfortable. So if she's polite but distant, it doesn't mean she dislikes you. It just means she's still deciding how much of her real self to show you. The next case, if you are staying at a hotel, visiting a store, or talking to someone at work and she seems extra nice, don't assume it means she likes you romantically. But if you genuinely want to get to know her better, that's totally fine. Just be respectful, start with small friendly conversation, and if you've had a good face-to-face interaction, you can gently give her a note or memo with LINE ID. Don't pressure her, just keep it simple, and if you like to talk more sometime, here's my contact. That kind of soft, non-pushy approach is much more comfortable in Japanese culture. Reading the end and being polite are completely natural parts of daily life. Sometimes a Japanese person might seem friendly at first, but later you feel like there's an invisible wall, like you can't get past the surface, and it can feel disappointing. Actually, a lot of Japanese people worry about how they are seen in society. They are constantly thinking, am I being too direct, or did I make someone uncomfortable? That kind of thinking can cause a lot of social stress, especially when it comes to building new relationships. And honestly, we have so many cases of serious relationship stress in Japanese society, even the younger generation. Some of them can't even say directly to their company, I want to quit my job. And now there are actually companies in Japan that will quit your job for you. You pay them and they handle the whole resignation process. So many people are afraid of someone else's reaction or scared to cause any conflict. They hold everything inside and it really builds up. That's not healthy. It's kind of sick, right? So, don't worry if you are confused about what the Japanese girls or Japanese people are thinking. You are not the only one. Even we get confused with each other. Most of the time, tatemae happens during the early stage of a relationship or in business or formal situations. So really, don't worry too much about it. And if you are not Japanese, that's okay. Most Japanese people understand that you come from a different culture, and they will often try to adjust their approach when talking with foreigners. So instead of stressing over every little gesture or word, just be respectful, kind to give the relationship a little time. Thank you so much for watching my video. Until then, I would be happy if you hit the subscribe button. See you in the next video. Bye!